that screen, placing blocks by hand, it's the hills extreme. Have you ever seen a yo's expand? Grown and shown up with your demands, yeah. Everybody subscribe, Sean Hills is here to promote his bro live. Placing blocks all over the place, all powered by a vegan with jump boost and haste. Brother, I'll watch him let's play and debate with Joe, all the views I'll say it. Binge watch, HermitCraft, binge watch, HermitCraft, binge watch, HermitCraft. Joe, go binge watch, Joe, go binge watch, Joe, go binge watch, Joe, go binge watch, Joe, stream it, fill in your gaps, check live feeds and load up HermitCraft, watch it on any size screen, back it up to clone redstone machines just building with dry concrete powder, wetting it down for a much smoother towel. Cause on this tube there's only one server, the whitelist is closed so don't inquire further. Neighboring players compete on their stores. HermitCrafters you love with improv rapport, you just binge watch, HermitCraft, binge watch, HermitCraft, binge watch, HermitCraft. Joe, go binge watch, 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 Joe. Viewers, you better click subscribe because today we're building that hype. Comment, your praises don't fail. Sean Hills on a roll with HermitCraft details, singing out loud the way it should be sung with the Nashville sound that you like for fun. You know it's live now like a HermitCrafter. Read the description, tweet about it after. The hour of the hermit is nigh, churning out videos y'all will like. Binge watch, HermitCraft, binge watch, HermitCraft, binge watch, HermitCraft. Joe, go binge watch, 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 Joe, binge watch, HermitCraft, binge watch, HermitCraft, binge watch, HermitCraft. Joe, go binge watch, Joe, go binge watch, Joe, go binge watch, Joe, go binge watch, Joe. I want a girl who can sort a chest. I want a girl with shears that cut and swords that burn through zombie flesh. I want a girl who knows world generation, who crafts furrows and times her attack. She's modding her community, she's flying through the air, she's smelting out impurities and feeding her cat. I want a girl with a lectern and a full cauldron. I want a girl who logs in early. I want a girl who plays till late. I want a girl with unobstructed creativity, who uses a tripwire to ruin your day. With shulker boxes organized and lustrous, in a tone that will torch you like desert grass. Who crafts furrows and times her attack. She's smelting out impurities and feeding her cat. I want a girl with a lectern and a full cauldron. Whose shield is emblazoned. I want a girl with good enchantments. On some server we will meet incidentally. We'll start to talk as we shoot skeletons. She wants a spawn with biome convenience. She wants a spawn that's in good repair. She's changing her ing from wither to dragon. She's trading her archery for a trident that's self-repairing. I want a girl with a lectern and a full cauldron. The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and just let your mind flow downstream. Sprawled out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and tonight, y'all are my live streaming audience. Welcome to my witch hut here in my broader spawner cave. It's a beautiful place. And honestly, we have come so far this season with digging this out. There is still a little bit of room for improvement, but really not much. Like, the cave itself, as far as I'm concerned, is done. We can just go up this bubble column, and everything inside of here is fine. Whoa! But here's the thing. There's a few other elements that are maybe not entirely complete. So I love the way that we got this glass here and the lava down there. But if we actually go down here, the connector between this and that cave is really not good. Like, the connector between this tower and that cave is that you go down this ladder. Excuse me. Sorry, I didn't have time to mute. We go down this ladder, and then we go around here, then we go down here, and eventually we get to this tunnel, which is incomplete. So the cave itself, I'm feeling really good about. But this tunnel has room for improvement. Okay? Michael Joseph Dunca says, are you joining HermitCraft 8? Well, we haven't decided what to call it yet, but I'm going to be here next season. It might not be called HermitCraft 8, y'all. So we might call it King Henry VIII. Don't lose your heads. Okay. So, core concept, cave, check. A Rooney. Tunnel. A Rooney. So, there is that element. This is one of many things that we have not yet completed. Now, in some ways, I'm like, oh, I should just roll through here and fill this with lush greenery, right? That makes sense. But what I was kind of thinking is in some ways having that lush greenery be interspersed with different colors of like shades of gray glass, all right, will unify this better with this whole thing up here, which we are going to be able to see shortly. You came out here and you swam up. Like, what if we took elements of this and combined those with the roof? Hey, congrats on getting your first vaccination yesterday, Caleb Bergman. That's awesome. And welcome, Mr. Hardluck. Oh, you know, I actually posted a tweet. Let me plug my Twitter real quick. I posted a tweet earlier reminding folks that even if you've been fully vaccinated and want to start traveling again, you should probably take a look at your washing machine or laundry machine water hoses. Mine were about 9 years old, and one of them had started to blister pretty bad. I'm glad I caught it before I started traveling later this summer, because the last thing you want to do is come home to a week of water damage. So you can see how bad that hose got after 9 years of use. According to This Old House, which is, you know, my favorite home improvement show, you're supposed to swap those out every 3 to 5 years. So 9 was really pushing it. I saw somewhere else online that the average failure of those that actually causes significant damage is 8.5-year-old hoses. So mine being 9 years old was kind of pushing it. So yeah, make sure that if you're going to be traveling this summer, you do a check around your house for anything like that that might have... It's been a really stressful year last year. Maybe some stuff got missed that should have been paid attention to. Myson says the New Yankee Workshop is offended. Oh my goodness, my grandpa loved the New Yankee Workshop. That was such a good show. Yeah, my grandparents loved both of those shows. We used to watch them when I would visit them when I was a kid. So I have very fond memories of all those. But, yeah. Anyway, so just reminding you, go ahead, pull that washing machine out, and take a look at those hoses. If they're more than 5 years old, maybe consider replacing them, even if there's no visible damage, because you don't know. But, anyway. So, like I was saying, though, if we could incorporate elements of this roof into whatever underground connector we create here, which I'm also really kind of not sure we're actually doing the best way right now. Maybe this cave should carve more of a diagonal. Although, do I really want to come in here and lay in a bunch more stuff? Not especially. But let's trigger our CH toggle here. But yeah, like, you see this? If we come in here and start putting a bunch of cool panes of glass mixed in. So we start off with, not panes, blocks. So we maybe raise the height of it a little bit and put some obsidian and black stone with glass below it. But then we have it gradually transition over time to be more lush. I think that could be cool. Oh, hey, I'm glad your mom is going to frame that portrait. That's awesome, Dahlia. That is cool. Joseph Western says, do you find HermitCraft 7 lonely now that so many hermits have finished? Well, most of the hermits were recording when my daughter was in school anyway, so I didn't really get to play with them. So it doesn't really impact me that much. Mahi Zero says, needs more honey vaders. The problem is I'm not sure how to really incorporate a honey vader into that. But yeah. Into the overall structure. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Hey, welcome, Winnie T. Ford. Wonderful painting of an automobile you shared earlier on the Discord. Very cool, very retro. I liked it. Okay. Trent Boland says, super excited for the start of Season 8. The beginnings are always fascinating to me. I am very excited about Season 8, too. That's the other thing, is I don't want y'all to be like, oh, Joe is just so caught in the past. He's, like, this year, I didn't have enough time to play on the server. I was busy helping my kid with school a lot, and I'm trying to get my stuff done at the end of the season, but I'm still excited about next season, too. Like, I don't want you thinking, like, oh, no, Joe's not ready for Season 8. I am super hyped for Season 8. I am spending literally hours every day. One of the things I'm doing is I'm rewatching the beginnings of all my old seasons, and I'm going to be looking at the beginnings of some of the other Hermit's old seasons to see what worked and what didn't. I'm brainstorming ideas. I'm talking to other Hermits about collabs. Like, Season 8 is going to be awesome. I am so hyped about Season 8. But, you know what? I gotta do my work and finish Season 7, too. Hey, K. Bowser, thank you for the raid. Let's go ahead and turn night into day so I can show off some of this area here. For any raiders who might just be joining us, my name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee. And this is my base on the HermitCraft server. My neighbor Doc M's base is over here with this goat and his chateau. And if we fly around here, you can see mine. It starts with this winery and my Brandenburg Gate on the east side. We've got my model of the Ever Given and my Tower of Hercules lighthouse, my dog sanctuary, and my Slimer, as well as my Bill Murray Groundhog Day clock over here. So, y'all just put your little hand in mine. There ain't no hill or mountain we can't climb. Yeah, this ship took a while. This is actually, I've chose this area for my base. Let me fly up higher real quick. Because most of the server is, people's bases are built around an inland sea called the Mediterranean Sea. So, like, if we go down the coast, on either coastline here, we'll run into our friends' bases. Like, if I go along this coast, I'll run into False Symmetry's base over here, and then if I keep going, I'll run into Tango Tech's base. If I followed the other coastline, I would hit Hypnotize base and Doc M's and whatever. Anyway, so this is the single point of entry to that body of water, and I actually was intending to build a model of the Ever Given. I accidentally built a functional model of the Ever Given when one of my friends needed to move some villagers between that body of water and this body of water and could not do it. So this is the single best fully functional model of Ever Given ever built in Minecraft, as far as I'm concerned. I am wrecking commerce and taking names. But yeah, I am glad you are enjoying it. Okay, let's see. What else are we doing here? We were we were looking at how to connect our cave down here via this tunnel with our lighthouse. So, okay. And maybe the answer is it doesn't actually go up into the lighthouse. So this is 931 negative 1018. So let's get our notebook out here and write these coordinates down. 931 negative 1018. Okay. Now we have a really poorly made ladder well here. That, like I said, is actually 2 ladder wells. It's not great. You gotta climb this one and then go around the corner to get to this one. And it's just a mess. It's not great. Okay, 938 negative 1006. So, what I'm kind of thinking is there's probably... Or, no, there is not probably. There's got to be a better way. Oh, yeah, the inside of my lighthouse here is my calendar planning tower. So it's like, here's my plans for January 2021. And my episode thoughts. Okay. It's important to have an elaborate planning system in-game. Okay. So, if we go to 931, okay, so that's 931, negative 1018. Okay, that's why we didn't put the shaft there for the ladder well, because it's going to come up inside of here. But maybe that's okay. maybe we work that out differently so that it comes up, like, next to the windows here or something. I think what we need to do is, let's go get some actual stuff to make ladders with. We have sticks somewhere. I'm sure of it. So, back down here. Oh, okay, missed it. That's fine. That's fine. We can take the ship entrance. Okay. So, over to our larger inventory area here. Let's go ahead and pull some sticks out. Come on, sticks. There we go. And we got some planks, too. But I really thought I just had a few piles of sticks somewhere. Oh, hey, actual ladders. That's a huge shortcut, because that was what we were going to make with the sticks. Awesome. Okay. So, let's go ahead and grab some... Crying obsidian is very notable, but let's grab some obsidian as well. Okay. And back down the tunnel we go. So, here we go. Negative 1018. Wait, that was at 931. Negative 1018. Okay. Let's double check this. Hey, Azarak. Welcome, Raiders. My name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee, here on the HermitCraft server. Glad you could join us this evening. We are in the process of measuring things out underneath our Tower of Hercules lighthouse, based on the oldest extant operating lighthouse in the world, built by the Romans in the 2nd century in Galicia, Spain, and still running to this day, after being renovated heavily in the 17th century, I believe. Okay, so if we want to go to 931... Yeah, see, that gets us right in there. Negative 1018. 1018 is further that way. Okay, so the furthest we can get in the 10s is that way. What I'm kind of thinking we do here is we roll in with a little bit of obsidian. Oh, you know what? I haven't actually started the recording. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. For replay mod purposes, we are going to disconnect. We're going to turn off all the overlays. We're going to hit start recording. I'm going to do a quick marker, then we're going to connect to... Okay, hold on. So we connect to the server. Okay. And... actually, the best way to do this would be to break it as part of the action thing. Okay. HermitCraft, Season 7, Episode 82, Segment Alpha, Take 1, Time Sync, Action. And let's be here. Maybe not. Yeah, this is good. Let's get rid of the rockets for now. Ooh, coordinates need to go. Trigger, CH toggle, and they're gone. Okay. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And don't let that obsidian blocking my gorgeous face fool you. Things are not... Wait, no, I don't actually have an analogy for that. Never mind. HermitCraft Season 7, Episode 82, Segment Alpha, Take 2, and Action. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome to... No, Take 3. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville... Forgot to turn off the overlay. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And today on the HermitCraft server, we are down here in the mirror version below our Tower of Hercules lighthouse. We have a lot to do when it comes to cleaning this mess up. The lava down here just kind of naturally flows into whatever random blocks that we had blocking it, which is not really great. I kind of decided we need to kind of clean up this whole little landscape a bit. And maybe, you know, just add a little bit of, maybe a little zazz, right? So we're going to zazz this up with some crying obsidian, with some regular obsidian, laughing obsidian. I forgot to bring the laughing obsidian. If anybody has any, please raise your hand now. Okay, so kind of just cleaning this general landscape up here, I think will be an improvement. Because, like, I want this to look cool when people look down through that glass there. Now, the second thing we need to improve is that the tunnel that connects our cave, which we worked very, very hard on last episode, to the lighthouse area, has this weird double ladder failure here. Like, this is not good. This is a terrible way to get from there to there. Like, and then the tunnel is also lacking. The cave at the end, beautiful and perfect now, but this tunnel, I think we could really improve by adding a lot of glass as well as some bushes. Kind of having more glass toward the tower, more bushes toward the cave, and then by the time you enter here, it's fully transitioned to, like, bushes and cave mode, right? That makes sense to me. So, let's go ahead and get to it. Time skip. Okay, stop recording. Face camera back on. Setting up stream now. Okay, and also for replay mod purposes, let's disconnect and then reconnect. Done. Okay. So, this part here, in general, is pretty rough. I'm kind of thinking... Let's get our coordinates back on. Oh, of course, that is now gone. Okay. I mean, really, this 937, negative 1019... is more appealing than 931, negative 1018. I don't want to come all the way here. We just shorten the tunnel to there, and then wall off this extension is kind of what I'm thinking. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Back up we go, climbing as though there's no tomorrow. Okay, so 931 is... Wait. No, 937, though, is here. Negative 1019 is over there. But, okay, just bear with me. Okay, where's that coming from? Great. Now, that doesn't get us negative 1019, but that negative 1017 is still looking pretty darn good. And then we can just connect it via some sort of doorway here into there. We're going to kind of lower this here. And then we'll build some sort of glass walkway across there. Dang it. Oh, that was bad. No, we got to remove that one. slow block to remove, though. Okay. So, this block is no longer strictly necessary. We remove that, and then we mine straight down. A lot of cave here. Okay. See, the thing is, I knew mining straight down would be fine because I've already been through all these other parts here. Now, this is not a perfect ladder or whatever, but it's good enough. Okay, so now we also know that we can mine straight down and have like a water basket here at the bottom. Okay. And then we can wall off these dogs forever. Bye, dogs. Be good. Just kidding. We'll come back for them later. But I'm just trying to figure out a proof of concept here with how this is going to work. So we need a pool of water that's 4 wide here, roughly. Can you waterlog ladders these days? I don't even know. Okay, so howdy, Mars. Okay, let's grab. Oh, it is half past, so I should also remind folks that tips are always welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. I don't think we've gotten any tips yet. Let me check. Nope. Cool, cool, cool. I don't mind slow nights in terms of tips, but I do need to make sure that if I'm not seeing them, that I'm like it's not. I don't want to accidentally not be thanking anybody. That makes me a bad person. Okay, so we're gonna grab some water for this. Okay. And we'll do the lowest layer first. Hey, thank you, Noah, for the first tip of the night. That is going to put us 18 away from our first face camera expansion. Kursholm wants to know when the stream is going to start. Luckily, I've got a whole thing just for you, Kursholm.
p.m. the usual streaming setup. Turn on the lights, make sure they're bright and gleam. Title the tweet for water tank top and chroma. OBS seems all set, so I click start the stream, and so I'll pause, fold in, and open VLC. I'll pick 2 songs before lay your head down and dream. I'll say that's us to y'all, Joe Hills from Tennessee. Folks asking when will my stream begin? After howdy, it's items and chest tools breaking. Pickaxe when proof while talking to you professional Minecrafter here, there's no mistaking. So I'll click crafting quick anvil time and champ pick, then I'll replace the books in a random chest with care. I'll tour my winery, I'm sure there's blocks somewhere, and then I'll hush and hush and hush and hush chat swear. Not any closer to recording. Folks keep asking and asking and asking and asking, when will my stream begin. Seriously, y'all, I need to record this next episode I've been working toward. I can't edit without footage, no. Once I'm all geared up, maybe we can start the show.
So there we go. We are pretty much geared up, so it's probably time to start the show, as far as I figure it. So thank you for calling that to my attention. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of a bunch of the wood we are temporarily carrying around. We're going to put our last block of obsidian away. We are doing a bunch of inventory management because we have so much stuff to take care of this evening that we are just going to be going. Okay, lights go in the lighting box. Sticks go in the sticking box. Not it. I don't remember which one's the sticking box. There it is. Okay, cool. Boat can go in there. The shears can go somewhere. Okay. This box is ready for us to take with us on our way out the door. Let's go ahead. Wooden materials can go in here. Spider materials can go in here. And boom. Okay. Surplus helmet can go in there. Primary helmet is going in here. What do we have? We have our shears there. Surplus shears can go in here. Okay, empty shulker. Extra lights. And finally, firework top off. Ooh, firework top off is looking dire. How is our firework reserve? Not looking great either. Okay. How's our Elijah? Okay, we're going to stop at the shopping district before we do anything else. Okay. Since we're about to go have, what do you call it? Dimensional change. We need to disconnect and reconnect for replay mod. Alright, straight into here. Hey, glad your retirement dinner went well. Sorry about the mix-up on the schedule today, NJ. I just have been all over the place trying to get stuff done for the end of the school year for Corinne, and my brain got confused. Okay. So we don't want to take too many of these, because clearly the other hermits are going to need them too. And, ooh boy. There are not a lot left. But, you know what? We do need them. So, back into the portal we go. Probably shouldn't be wasting these. Okay, so we need to go out and up through the Tango port. Exit through the gift shop here. Welcome back up here, y'all. Remember this? Breaks down sobbing. Okay, mining mesa, green. From the mining mesa. Okay, one way to the mining mesa. Yeah, I didn't want those dogs to get hit with lava, actually, while I was doing that dig. Oops. When the last flight brings more blocks and the fireworks go cold. Welcome, Power Place. Glad you got home safe. Okay. Let's put this box down before we do anything else. We're going to put the box down here where it's visible as well, so we don't lose it. I should have brought a bed. That was an oversight on my part also. What's the sand for? Silicate? Hey! We just got a $5 tip from Albrick, who says, always love to catch a stream. Is the shirt in the merch store yet? Will you share a link, please? It is not, but thank you for your continued interest. I need to follow up with the screen printer. There were a lot of requests when I started talking to people about certain sizes that were less common. I have a quote only for the normal sizes, and they didn't get back to me yet about the less common sizes. And so I need to follow up. Or they're not even sizes, it's like different cuts, kind of. But, yeah. So I need to follow up with the screen printer about getting the pricing for those. But either way, that puts us 13 away from the next face camera expansion. Okay. Tay says, wait, since when has Joe been working on merch? I don't know, since like 2007, 2008? I haven't done merch for my YouTube stuff because doing merch properly is a lot of work. And like this is something that I would do for fun. But now that this is my job, I'm taking elements of my previous jobs and turning them into part of this job. But yeah, I used to help design and print t-shirts for a university. We would do runs of like 2,000 shirts and stuff. So I have a printer in town that I want to use again, that I have an existing relationship with from those days, and but there's some stuff that I was originally just gonna print a bunch of shirts, but people are wanting extra tall shirts and certain other cuts that I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to get, but I need to know for certain one way or the other. What are the normal sizes? So there are certain shirt sizes that are cheaper to print because they mass produce them. But, so like anything like in a certain range is going to be a common price. And availability. One of the things I'm running into is I got to make sure, like, COVID has made it hard to get certain things shipped on time. And so if they can't get certain sizes from their vendor in a meaningful time period, I need to not offer them. So I need to get a guarantee. I'm not even worried so much about, like, hey, will getting these extra long or extra tall shirts cost more? I'm more like, hey, are they available? Because if they're like, yeah, well, actually the ship that was supposed to bring those over hasn't arrived and is 6 months late, I can't hold up everybody's orders for 6 months. So, yeah. But my original plan of trying to get the shirts on sale soon and shipping the end of June still seems viable. At least for United States orders. International orders with COVID going on right now. Don't yell in all caps, Aaron. That's against the rules. Thank you. Welcome, Dre. I'm glad you could join us this evening. Can I get a short shirt? Well, the thing is, you can always cut an existing length shirt shorter. But it's harder if you're very tall to make a shirt longer. But, so, you know, I'm trying to make sure that I sort this stuff properly. Okay. So we need to get back to where the beds were so we can turn night into day. Because I forgot to bring a bed. Alrighty. Somewhere over here, we left a bed on a beacon. It's not that beacon, is it? No, it's this beacon. I think. There it is. Boom. Lay your head down and dream. Oh gosh. Oh, it's late. It's late. It's late. Oh my gosh. The sun's already up. I am so sorry. I overslept. Big day today. We gotta go get some more sand and chop down some trees too, I think. How long have I been streaming? Since 2008. Somebody asked me when my streamiversary was. Specifically, Kret, the pinball streamer, asked me when my streamiversary was. And I actually can't find the original email from Ustream confirming me setting up my account. So I don't know when my streamiversary was, but it was either late May or early June. Oh, there was a bed here. This is my bed. I brought this, so we'll pick. It was either late May or early June of 2008. I really think it was late May, though. Xander says, I meant this session. Oh, well, I didn't get an email from Ustream about that either, so I'm basically worthless at any sort of questions that aren't easily answered by my inbox. Sorry, Xander. What's the sand for? More glass. We have a lot of projects that involve a lot of glass right now, so... Okay, we're basically full up. So let's go ahead and grab what's left on the ground and head back. Kind of want to grab... it's probably not worth it. Yeah, let's just head out. And we can have this cooking while we do a bunch of other stuff, so we're in good shape here. Have a good night, Tracy Coggins. Okay. You know, I wonder if I went back. Hey, looks like we just got a tip via PayPal here from Incredimike, who tips 13 and says, just got paid for a project and want to share some love. Expansion time? Indeed, Incredimike. Thank you. That puts us evenly at our first $20 milestone of the stream. Howdy, y'all. Grow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Dee-da-dee-da-dee. Dee-da-dee-da-dee-dee-dee. So, this is it. Face camera is bigger now. We're $20 away from that happening again. There's no real upper limit on that. It can just keep happening. Keep hitting those milestones, folks. Also, a quick reminder, tips are always welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills or YouTube Super Chat. So, let's see. The other thing going on this week is I'm going to be taking a... I have not taken more than like one day off streaming in a row since COVID started, with the exception of my daughter's surgery. And that was not really a break. That was just a different kind of stress and focus, helping her recover. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off streaming. I also won't be streaming Monday afternoon because it looks like, talking to the other hermits, even if we do some sort of group thing, it won't be public for Hermits Helping Hermits this Monday. So, yeah, I'm taking this Monday off too in terms of that. So, I'm probably going to... My current plan is to come back and stream Monday night. But, yeah, so I'm going to have Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, and Monday afternoon off. Just to kind of give me a chance, now that my daughter is done with school for the year, to kind of have a little bit of extra energy to hang out with her before she goes to spend some time with the other side of the family. And also to kind of give me a chance to think about Season 8 a little bit, and also to think about what's left to do in Season 7. Because I do still have a lot of stuff to work on. So I need to do that as productively and quickly as possible, since we don't know when the season changeover is going to be yet. Okay. So let's go back this way. Alright. So, going through that portal, we're going to disconnect and reconnect for replay mod. So anyway, if you are the sort of person who likes to spread your tips out throughout the week, there are not going to be a lot of streams between now and Monday. It's just tonight and tomorrow night. So, just letting you know. Yeah. But yeah, this does not mean it's the end of my season. I am definitely still going to be recording Season 7 for a while. But yeah. Okay. Boom, boom. Okay, so let's go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that was 10, whatever. Then we'll grab these out of here. Whoops, probably wanted 10 of those back at least. Alright, let's just grab that many. Okay, good start. That was all of them, right? No, it wasn't. And And in terms of the lava down here, or the buckets. Okay, so we've got 18 slots open. Well, dun 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 dun. We can just toss this here. Okay, so if we wanted 9 buckets for this row, and then 9 buckets for this row, and then 8 buckets for the last row, we still need to get... I probably don't need to carry my armor all the time. Hey, Falsehood B, welcome. Thank you for the raid. My name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee. Hope you had a wonderful stream tonight. We are just in the process of gathering some, what do you call those? Lava buckets for some smelting. Let's get these ender pearls out of here. And it looks like another tip just rolled in from Catherine for 100. So thank you very much, Catherine. That is incredibly helpful, knowing that I'm about to lose a few days of revenue, taking time off. That's one of the things about being self-employed, is you're always kind of stressing out about this stuff. Like, can I afford to take time off? Can I afford not to? So thank you very much, Catherine, for that. That's going to be 5 face camera expansion milestones we got to process. Thank you for making my life a little less stressful this coming week. Here we go. It's time to expand. That was number 1. Numero dos, expand the Joe. Wah, 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 wah. So there we go. We're about this size now. Yay. I can stretch out. I can do a little dance. Feeling good. Got a lot more room to work. It's great. Wow, I need to stretch out more often. This is... Ooh. Yeah. Oh, wow. We're an hour into the stream and I haven't stretched at all. Yeah, I'm feeling it. But that's okay. I got room to stretch and room to grow. Numero trace. Bigger face. Da 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 da. And then next, let's get a little bit of bending exercise in here. And then reach up. For our next face camera expansion, y'all have seen that money go straight to my head with each expansion thus far, but now, like Jacob Marley, these chains I forged in life are about to begin pulling me down to the deep below. Enter the Joust. Bum 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 bum. That's right. At this point, each additional face camera expansion will be accompanied with a corresponding drop in Joe-pacity. And luckily, since Catherine tipped for 5 milestones, let's go ahead and showcase that now. Expand Joust. Do. Lowering that Joe-pacity now to 80%. Hey, Tracy, thank you very much for the 5 as well, who says, so glad you are still streaming on HermitCraft and loving all your hard work. Sorry it's not much. Well, believe me, with YouTube ad revenue the way it is, you could watch all 2,000 of my episodes, and I would make, like, less than half of the 5 that you just tipped. You are supporting the stream in a very material way. Thank you to everyone who has tipped this evening, Catherine, Tracy, and the folks from earlier. Y'all are definitely going to make my break a little bit easier and less... It's less distracting if I'm not, like... worried about that stuff. So thank you very much. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab more of this. Do. Here comes Joe Hills, breaking himself in a lava cave. Montresor, la da 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 da. Okay. So here we go. We've got this lava cave here that we've taken a lot of lava out of, but it also goes up this way, and there's a lot more lava to take out of it back here. So why don't we do some of that as well? Wow, it's getting hard to find. Okay, there's some lava. Great, let's throw this into here. Uh-oh. Let's not put the ender pearl in our offhand. Actually, let's just throw it in there so we don't accidentally use it on diving directly into the lava with our gear. That's a noob move. We don't want any of those. Okay, we've got 4 buckets left and 4 slots. Good. We actually could have maybe held on to the ender pearls. Wait, I just dumped a bucket of lava. How did that happen? Or I found a bucket. That's moderately disconcerting. Oh no! Well, we found some more lava. Let's go ahead and grab that and be on our way, I guess. Flipping that away from our hotbar temporarily. Now, we actually will need that last inventory slot open so we can replace the stones so the bees don't get in here and burn themselves. We do not want that. Dang it, which one was the one that had the blocks? Oh, These tunnels are kind of a mess, y'all. There we are. Then we can block this off so the bees don't go in there. Because we have a bunch of bees just hanging out in their nests. I guess they went to bed for right now, but still. Hey, why don't we turn night into day here also? While we have the chance. Is that slime going to stop me from sleeping? Because that's really obnoxious if so. Okay. Okay. We can go... Oh yeah, it's up here. A lot of this stuff has moved around now. Hey, thank you very much to Joyce for the 20, who says, I hope you enjoy your break and time with your daughter. Well, thank you very much, Joyce, for supporting the arts and specifically my show. That puts us 5 past our next face camera expansion target or milestone. So here we go. Expand! Joost! Do-do-do-do. And we are going to lower that opacity now to 70%. Okay, also I need to take these chains off because they're actually getting caught in my hair at this point. I'm going to have to figure out a solution to that problem in the long term. But yeah, there we go. Thank you very much, Joys. And we are 15 away from the next face camera expansion. As I mentioned, tips are always welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay, so here we go. We got all the lava now. We can just jump right up here. And add these to our heaters. And just when it seems the world is living up to your dreams, suddenly you realize the lava buckets are all about your furnaces. All about your furnaces. Okay, yeah, this should be helpful here. Okay. Would they tangle less or more if the links were larger? That's actually an interesting physics problem to model, because it has to do, I think, with how thick my hair is, also. But the weird thing is, it seems to interact with the hairs that are at weird angles because of the headphones as well. So if I had different headphones, how would that work? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so we got this cooking. Turn night into day. Next problem. How much glass have we produced already? Yes. Okay. We might need... Let's think through this. So we have some wither roses we can use to produce black ink. That's not a problem. While this cooks, though, why don't we go ahead and start planting an orchard. As well as some berries. Let's bring some berries up. As well as some... Oh, we've only got dark oak and jungle saplings. Birch. Come on, where's my normal sapling? Spruce. I need oak. Hey, thank you to Incredimike for tipping another 50. Let's see, so that's going to be... So the first 15 gets us one face camera expansion. 35 gets us the second. Yes, and then we are 5 away from the third one after that. So let's go ahead and process both of those face camera expansions now. Expand. Joe. Oh no, it's the worst face camera expansion in the whole sequence. 60%. Luckily, Incredimike was one step ahead of y'all and himself and tipped 2 milestones at once. So we're going to just expand, Joe. Lower that to 50%. So now it's already easier, and Incredimike put us only 5 away from the next expansion. So, boom, there you go. Next problem. That could have been rough. Could have been rough, y'all, but Incredimike had your back there. So, okay. So, okay, thinking about this. Best place to get oak saplings is probably from oak trees. Did I plant some oak trees here earlier to make oak saplings for Cleo? I did. I got started on this. Okay. So somebody said if I had a hoe with fortune on it, I would get more saplings. Is that correct? Technologic, I am not going to get a man bun. The last thing I want to look like is a web developer. And I say this as somebody who worked as a web developer for the last, oh my gosh, since 2006. Yeah, 15 years. Okay, Fortune 3 hoe. Got it. Okay. So, yeah, let's go make one of those real quick. I think I've got books for Fortune 3. Okay. Whoops, not what I wanted. Do we have a Fortune 3 book? We definitely have some stuff from Corrales. We have coupons from Corrales to get books. So maybe we run and we use that real quick. Okay, so we'll take some book vouchers. And then we'll go to looky at my bookie. Incredimike says, this is my favorite version of Joe to be on my TV when the food delivery person is at the door. Hi, Incredimike's food delivery person. I hope I'm on audio. It's a really rough time for everyone right now. I'm sure Mike is going to tip you well because not only do I appreciate your effort getting here in a timely manner and with the correct meal for Mike and Taffle, but I'm sure that Mike and Taffle appreciate it too. So, yeah. Have a great evening. Drive safe. Okay. Let's see. We need to go and get the books. The books that Corrales will sold. Has sold? Will sold? I don't know. There's something here. Okay, knockback 2. We don't need sharpness. We don't need looting. No, it's fortune. Fortune. And let's get efficiency 5. Fortune 3. Oh, wait, we need to be putting these vouchers in. And then unbreaking. Unbreaking. Should probably get mending on it too, right? Is that like a common thing that people put on stuff these days? Look at the sea. Ah, I hate the frame rate here. Mending. Okay. Unbreaking 3. There it is. Okay. So we'll put these back in here. Let's go ahead and fashion. Should I make more than one? There's the question, actually. Maybe I should make more than one. Because they're gonna, even with unbreaking, they're gonna break occasionally. Right? Why not bows? Because we're using them to break trees with? Yeah, this is probably enough. So let's do this again. What were the ones we needed? We needed efficiency 5. We needed unbreaking 3. We needed fortune 3. And we needed mending. I don't think I put one down. There it is. Okay. So now we're going to go head to the Enderman farm, I guess, and get this all sorted. Okay, so to get to the Enderman farm, we need to drop down here. Are these gonna be turned on? Cool. Let's check this. Okay, cool. I think this is where we turn. Yep. Okay, good. Canis says, I am so late to the stream, but your boy's face is a fantastic size already. What up, it's your boy Joe Hills. Recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, huh? Hope everybody's doing great tonight. I don't know if you caught the Cubs game. Is this a Chicago accent? I don't think it is. Hey, I think this is kind of more of a... This might be Brooklyn or the Bronx. I don't know. Not very educated about that particular region of the country. Hey. Okay. So, we're gonna need some of this for enchanting and some of this for just plain fixing our shovel. Ask NJ. I think NJ is still recuperating from her voyage home earlier. That accent doesn't really work for Joe. Thank you, Tay-Tay, for your honesty. I value you and your opinion greatly, even when it's hard to hear. It's hard to hear sometimes, but I appreciate it, Tay-Tay. Okay, so we're just repairing our pickaxe and stuff first. And then we'll start getting the actual real experience here. I think there was supposed to be a non-fortune sword for us to use. Yeah. Oh, nope. Nope, this one has looting 3 too. We had talked about adding a non-looting sword here, so that the ender pearls would dump out faster. Don't throw your pick in there. Oh, okay. Okay, so we are getting experience pretty quickly, which is good. Wow, we are running low on anvils in here, though. Good thing that thing was here. Okay, so let's combine the fortune. So what is the order for combining the books in? Do you put the lowest in the front and the left? Do you put the lowest on the left? Like, so when I start combining books, like what? So I combine the unbreaking and the fortune, right? Do I combine the efficiency and the fortune next? Combine from lowest to highest. So is efficiency lower than... Because, like, I don't want to accidentally have this book end up being too high after I add mending to go on that thing. You want a balanced tree of combinations. Really? Okay, so I combine these two together. And then these two together. Oh! And then, okay, yeah, I see that now. We're doing it, folks. In the meantime, though, I can combine mending and fortune 3, and efficiency 5 and unbreaking 3. And those two, almost, but not quite. You need to combine them such that you do the least amount of actual combinations. Interesting. So this one and this one together, boom. Then we get more experience from that. Okay, I think we hit the point where we could do one of these. What? 19, yeah. The new experience penalty is the max of the inputs plus 1. Okay, good to know. Quick reminder to anybody who does not like the face camera this opaque, we are only 5 beads on the abacus away from the next tipping milestone. Woo. Which will bring us down to 42%. Tips are always welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills or YouTube Super Chat. Okay, got enough levels. Let's do this next one. Boom. Perfect. Okay. Now that we're far enough away, we're going to turn our sound back up on those. So if anything teleports next to me that needs to be stabbed to death, we'll hear it. Always terrified I'm going to forget to turn hostile mobs back on, and then an Enderman's just going to wreck me. Okay, up we go. Looking down. I like to bounce on the moon. Hey, and we're back. Lay your head down and dream, everybody. Okay, we're also going to disconnect and reconnect from the server for replay mod reasons, because replay mod freaks out if you switch servers in the, or switch portals, or go through portals in the middle of the replay. So we're going to let that existing replay mod file save. We're going to go back here, join the world. Great. Now we can actually go do the work that we've been intending to do in a meaningful way. I'm kind of thinking maybe I should go chop down some just general swamp trees too real quick. Oh wow, I have too many ender pearls. Let's dump off the ender pearls. We have some empty barrels now in our barrel room. Okay, so that one's not empty. That one's pretty empty. Okay. To the roof! Straight to the roof. So yeah, let's go out to the swamp real quick and then just cut down a few of the trees out here. Because, like, nobody really loads these chunks, and nobody's going to be too mad if we chop down some of these. Like, B-dubs doesn't come out this far. Plus, he left. So. Oh, look, somebody already chopped down. This is how rarely these chunks are loaded. Apparently. Hey, Sammy. Enjoy lurking for the evening. Okay. Well, that's definitely faster at breaking these. Okay. So, 10 does not seem like enough to really get started, though. Okay. I should have probably made one of these earlier. This is a legitimate improvement. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so now that we got that up there, we just swap that. And now we see if we can yawn longer than it takes to take out this. Ooh, that was actually really difficult. I did not need to yawn that long at all. I just wanted to see if I could do it. Okay. How many we got? 42? That's a start. We should actually just put this in our hotbar so we can scroll over to it. Oh no, we didn't actually get them all. Okay, so we need to actually get back into the loaded chunks zone for our base, because otherwise that glass can't smelt. So we're gonna swing back this way. And before we start, we need to start a recording segment. But before we start the recording segment, we need to look at this from above and really think about what we're doing. We need to really think about what we're doing. Oh, the lime glass is my chroma key. It lets me chroma out my tank top. But, like, you know, see? No. Okay, but anyway. So, from up here. Let's before we do the next segment, what pre-production or let's do the pre-flight checklist. Okay, we need to turn off coordinates. We've got our helmet off. Okay, coordinates HUD off. We need to turn off the face camera. We need to check if we need to thank anyone for tips before we do. Okay, we're good on tip thanks. So we're going to turn face camera off. Okay, okay. Okay. Anything that I need to pay attention to in the chat real quick? I think we're good. Okay. Let's get that out of our offhand. Actually, there's a way to do this. Hold on. HermitCraft. Oh, I didn't say click start recording yet. Dang it. Start recording. HermitCraft Season 7, Episode 82, Segment Charlie. Or no, Segment Bravo. Take 1. And action. We have collected enough sand to put... Take 2. Fly back around and wait until the lighthouse is in frame. There it is. And we need to be a little bit further that way. With our lighthouse sand cooking... No, take 3. Our lighthouse is going to need plenty of sand to fix the land that the obsidian is going to work with. But, ow. That doesn't mean we're done over here. This was supposed to be a lot. This was supposed to be one shot, one take. It doesn't have to be one take. I mean, or we can do multiple takes to get the shot set up. We can do multiple shots to get the take set up, but okay. Here we go. Come back around this way. Take 4. Action. Our lighthouse is going to need all sorts of glass to really add some class to that underground mirror area there. But we also, while that bakes, need to take some time to improve the eastern edge of our base. Long have I toiled, thinking about how best to take this area here and extend our winery, vineyard, berry fields out this way. And you know what I'm realizing at the end of the day? I just need to say, we had a good run. It was fun. But in order to really get this done, we need to create a forest that will not be a ceiling, but a floor. It will allow us to exceed our expectations, to unite all people within our nation. Wait, no, that's Team Rocket, and I don't want to be Jesse or James. Okay, maybe I'm lying there. But either way, we need to plant plenty of saplings here and do so with style. And I'm realizing it may take a while. But not only that, I'm out of saplings once more. That is why I have crafted the finest iron hoe ever. Look at this. We've got efficiency 5, we've got unbreaking 3, we've got mending, and we got fortune. And because we are professionals running a business where we cannot afford downtime, we have a second one with similar specs that can be swapped out at any time. Look at that. We are ready to deliver multiple 9s for your just-in-time needs. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get this forest underway. Time skip. Okay. I think that take was usable. What do y'all think? We'll make some. We might have to adjust some of the maybe we'll clip out some of the rhymes to make it fit better. I don't know. We also do have a bunch of bones underground that we can use to fix the what do you call that? I was so close. Missed it by this much. Okay. Let's go get some bones from the skeleton zone. Okay, we just got a tip here from Michelle for 25 who says, always enjoy watching your streams and videos. I hope you have a good few days with your daughter. Thank you so much, Michelle, for supporting the show. That is going to put us evenly at our next face camera expansion, and then boom, there's another milestone there too. So let's process both of those. Thank you again, Michelle. Here we go. Expand. Juiced. Do. Lowering that opacity now to 42%. If you had a question about the opacity, there's your answer. And next up, we have another expansion. I hope that you're prepared for it to not have a rhyme involved. Brrr, we're bringing that down to a frigid 32% opacity. But don't worry, we are 20 even away from our next face camera expansion, so we can keep on dropping and keep on expanding. Thank you again to Michelle for that. Okay. Oh, and for anybody else who might want to tip, tips are always appreciated via paypal.me/JoeHills or YouTube Super Chat. Okay. I'm focused on bones. Oh my goodness, bones. Bones. Hold the phones. It's time for the bones. Okay, so let's also go ahead and grab more rockets. Okay. Blaze Anarchy Banana says, Joe's an American, so he measures temperature in cheeseburgers. You know, I would just like to point out that Wimpy and Jughead, two famous cartoon characters that eat a lot of cheeseburgers, cheeseburgers basically didn't exist until right around when those characters were invented, or hamburgers. Like, that was like people making fun of millennials and their avocado toast, okay? Like, this joke about Jughead eating cheeseburgers has persisted since cheeseburgers were invented, okay? They're gonna be making... There's gonna be some sort of cartoon character that loves avocados, and nobody will know that it was a meme. That people just used to make fun of young people and their hamburgers. Oh, come on! Okay. Good news, saplings! I'm back with bone meal! And they're back with crossbows. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to create some cover for ourselves here. Boom. Look at that. Using the foliage to our advantage. I'm not sure that we're actually hitting anybody with a crossbow. Yep, there's a guy with a crossbow we hit. There's another. We're just going to hit all the guys with the crossbow. Okay, we can kind of keep moving behind here, and they will keep hitting each other with their bolts. Uh-oh, that was a wild shot. Boom. There goes another one. We are going to kneecap this guy, as well as this one. Look at that. Cover. It's not always the same as concealment, okay? This is something that you learn early on. Cover and concealment are very different. But you know what? We actually did have concealment from these three fellas, while... They didn't even know that we were, like, bashing up their friends. They thought their friends were going on a field trip to the tree farm. Being like, oh, I'm so glad my friends are experiencing the magic of foliage. And meanwhile, I'm just over here being like, it me, I'm the magic. And we grew a beautiful tree, too. The blood of our enemies truly is the best fertilizer. And I think we can do a cut there. I think that's a good segment. I was going to make a joke about foliage not being the same thing as enfilade, but maybe that's a little bit too much military/French stuff at once, so... Très bien, says William Comartin. Thank you, William Comartin. Okay. So, oh, dang it. Let's move this one further out. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut down some of the short ones here. Mahi Zero says, I need to pay, or I need a Viva to animate that with big sparkly eyes on Joe. The thing is that I was going to say, Aviva does take commissions. Like that is something that you could just say, like, hey, do you have any work slots available for this thing that I want? And it could actually exist. Because, like, fan artists do so much for the community, but they don't really, like, it's, like, they're a big part of the community kind of ecosystem, but they don't necessarily make money directly off of a lot of what they do. So don't be afraid to reach out to your favorite fan artists and try to commission original stuff. Yeah. They're used to getting people asking them about the rates. It won't be an imposition at all. That's going to be the Pieta. Like, I see Incredimike also clicking the checkbox there. Like, that's just going to be one of those things where it's like every great artist has been commissioned to do some sort of rendition of me saying the blood of my enemies is really the best fertilizer. It's just going to be one of those pieces for the ages that every artist knows that they have to attempt at some point in their career to prove themselves as a serious part of the culture. These might be too close together to use to harvest for leaves effectively. That might have been an oversight. His Greatness says, so you let fan artists profit off your likeness. Well, I don't give them permission to, but the law provides for certain things in fair use, and I'm not going to prevent any... I'm not going to pretend that I have abilities to interfere where I don't. If something is fair use, then people can do it. Now, you know, there's a lot of, like, if somebody started, like, commercially producing, like, large-scale things that were not fair use, I would definitely pursue legal action against them and their profits. But if it's, you know, a fan doing something that they're legally allowed to do, getting paid by another fan to do something they're legally allowed to do is not something I'm going to get involved with. But once again, that's not permission, that's apathy. So, yeah, don't ask fan artists to do anything that's illegal. Don't be like, hey, I want to sell, you know, 800,000 laptop cases with Mumbo Jumbo's face on it. Can you make a Mumbo Jumbo for me for that purpose? Don't do that. Okay. Let's get some rockets and maybe fly away, oh glory, fly away in the morning. Okay, here we go. Yeah, don't ask fan artists to work for free. That's disrespectful of their time. I'm not gonna go anywhere near villagers, don't worry. Yeah, this is starting to come together. But it's not done yet. We need more saplings. This is so efficient. I am very, very glad that I stopped by the Enderman killer for this. Okay. So that netted us 19 oak saplings, which is not a bad haul. Hey, 20, that's a wonderful haul. That's decent. No complaints there. So we're going to put some of these kind of through the interior here to densen this up. And then some of these will end up kind of actually more on the periphery with the intention of being used for harvesting. So like this one can harvest. I was not going to harvest that other one there until I realized that one of these landed on top of it. And now I'm going to harvest it. Okay. You know what? We're gonna remove these small trees near that one because I want that one to kind of stand on its own. Oh, face camera is off. Yeah, sorry about that. I got distracted with the with the talking. Okay. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. Low durability. I don't want those to be aligned that much, so we're going to drop that one back here. Dang it. Okay, so we clearly need to keep harvesting some of these at least in order to get by. We don't have enough saplings yet to just call it. Like, this forest is not yet dense sufficiently for our Okay. So let's go ahead and take down these two as well. I think we're close to the berries. And let's go get that one too. Okay, 18 more saplings. Kind of spread loosely throughout here. Should not be a laughing matter. These should materially contribute to the betterment of this area. Those are really close together. Let's remove those. Okay. I thought that I didn't get enough bones initially, but I'm realizing that that was never possible. There was never going to be too few bones here. Or too many bones, I should say. Okay. Hey, congrats on finishing your essay, Eli. Good for you. And I hope you enjoy your last day of school. It's nice to have that sort of thing behind you. Get ready for the summer. Oh no, I'm ready for eating a carrot. Hey, good day, Outback Geek. Glad you could join us this evening. Or day for you, most likely. Based on your name. Okay. Got some bees rolling in here too. That's fun. Didn't expect that, but I mean, probably should have. No reason not to. Okay. And let's see how that looks from up here. Hey, that's actually coming along pretty well, right? That's not looking too bad. Let's go ahead and disconnect and reconnect for replay mod purposes. Let's let that save. How's Map in the Nether going? We still have so much more to do there. Okay. So I kind of feel like I need to fly around it to get a sense of whether or not it's dense enough from other angles. But I didn't want to accidentally walk through a portal or something in the meantime. And wreck the replay of that. So like I feel like from down here, you know, when you're on the diving board too. Oh yeah, that looks great. Okay. That looks good. Doing well, Lucy. Thank you for asking. Now, let's say that I'm a viewer and I'm approaching from B-dubs is over here. It's a little sparse, but it's not terrible. And if I'm looking at it from down here on Cow Island, feel like it could be worse. Okay. Maybe I should repair this. Don't ask people their ages. Hey, Sammy, thank you for the 10, who says, enjoy your time off. I'll do my best. Thank you. That's going to put us 10 away from the next face camera expansion. Thank you very much, Sammy. All right. Let's see what we are doing here. We have... feeling pretty okay about this. The glassing project, if we can kill some squids real quick, that would actually be really helpful. Are there any squids under here? Squids, can you hear me? Doesn't have to be a snowman. Okay, die. Is it? Come on. Dang it. Now I can't see. Stupid ink. Got in my face. It's so hard to see with the squid ink all over my face. Okay. Oh no, this is still not done. Okay. Okay, wrong button. Let's go ahead and put these back here. Okay, there's the green dye if we need it. I'm gonna add this to my notes here. Adding... what do you call that? Terraforming sand near bow of ever given. That might even be visible from like right near our thing. Okay. You know what? Let's... Okay. How do we want to approach this? We've got a ton of extra stone from earlier anyway. That was kind of getting in the way of me sorting my inventory system. And we have a ton of sand. We could pull out... Oh. Never mind. We don't have a ton of sand. Oh, boy. Okay, that's... Okay, so from this side, though, when you look down there, the terraforming is pretty okay. The seafloor could use more sand. But from this side, if somebody takes a screenshot with my name on it, right? If somebody flies out here and tries to take a selfie of themselves with that ship, you can see the broken terrain there. That's unacceptable. That's broken terrain you can see with my name on it. Okay. Let's... Okay. Let's think this through. Well, we arguably... So we have a few different things that we need to do. Let's grab some chests. We have enough stuff going on right now, and our inventory is a mess. Okay. So, let's go ahead and take the 2 tools that need to be fixed and put them in our equipment repair box for next time we go back to the end. Okay? Cool. Second, let's go ahead and grab... Is this the empty box? Where's it? Somewhere there's an empty box here. There's the empty box. Okay. I'm realizing I also forgot to finish Slimer. So let's grab all the slime we can find and put that in this box as a project box. Throwing that egg there. Okay. To go finish Slimer. Dang it. We can put the bone meal in the bone meal box for now to free up some extra inventory space. I really thought I had more slime than this by this point. There it is. Boom. Okay. As well as some there. Okay. How are we on... Okay, so we still have this. Okay. So these 2 are going to go to the nether, as well as this one. This is going to be our nether queue. Whoops. This is kind of nethery stuff, but not entirely. That's definitely nethery stuff. Another project stuff. Another project stuff. Okay. So, let's take... You know what I did? You know what? No, we can be more efficient here. We can be way more efficient than this. Okay. Jason points out that since it's the hour, I need to remember to post the PayPal link and let folks know that they are welcome to tip at paypal.me/joehills or YouTube or via YouTube Super Chat. Yeah, I don't have a contract with Amazon, so there's no subs or bits. Okay. So, next thing we're gonna do, gonna put a bunch of stone in here that we can use for our terraforming efforts. Wait, are these water breathing potions? Ooh, these are also going in our terraforming efforts box. And let's grab all but... Why don't I put that gold helmet back in our nether chest for right now? We're not going to the nether right now. Ooh, let's take that head out and save it. Let's put that in our fancy hopper here. Okay. Do we need signs? We always need signs. Am I out of birch? No, good. Okay, so that actually frees me up to grab more of these. Okay, great. Rockets. Okay. And it's bedtime. Okay. I can do this. I'm completely awake. I'm okay. Here we go. We're gonna swing by over here, and we are gonna set up that double chest with our terraforming stuff. We're gonna fill it with stone for the time being, as well as these potions. And this is gonna be for our beach extension project. Okay. Dang it. No, I want that sign back. Okay. So let's take these over to Slimer, where we need to finish his side, I think. Yeah, okay. Probably should have moved that other stuff to my inventory here before. That's fine. This should be enough, so... Gonna put a sign there. Slimer completion project. Done. Okay. So. Okay. So next I think I need to... Okay, Okay. Yes, it is a throwback scene in the Slimer. Sorry, I'm just like I'm trying to keep a list of everything that I have to work on. Okay. So I also need to go get a bucket so that I can drink some milk before I go anywhere there might be villagers. Just to avoid accidentally triggering a raid. That was not quite what I intended to do, but you know what, let's... Okay, let's temporarily throw everything that we just grabbed into here. This gives us 18, 6. Let's get some more buckets of lava too while we're here. Well, we might not need them. No, we probably don't need this much lava. Let's just get one bucket of milk and move on. We have lots to do. What happened with the sound sand tunnel? I don't know. Okay. Last week's lasagna tips 5 and says, here, take this. Well, thank you very much, last week's lasagna. That puts us 5 away from our next face camera expansion. Oops, I'm not holding this very well for the camera. There it is. Thank you very much. I will indeed take that. Okay. So, we have consumed the milk of the cow. Part of me is like, well, it's just go back and get the sand for the terraforming anyway, because I've got my shovel repaired anyway. So we don't really need the project baskets right now. So we can drop those back off in here along with these oak logs, this crossbow. The bucket can go back in here. The food can go up in the hopper. The ink sac we do need to set aside in case we need it for dye for the nether, which actually we might not anyway. Oh, hey, more slime balls. That would have been nice to set aside earlier. Okay. You know, some of this could probably be cleared out, separated. Okay, I'm gonna put these slime balls back in here for right now, just so I remember to look for them. Okay. Lime green glass, and this can go in here. Okay. Also, we don't need the birch signs. We did need the bed last time, though. Kind of thinking I should take a second. Let's pull some of this out of here right now. Because, like, this is not a thing that we really... This is not a very helpful chest as is. Bones can go with bones. Let's put this other terracotta here. Wait, I have 52 blocks of iron? That would have been helpful to know at literally any point. Okay, that's fine. Oh, there's the bed we wanted. See, I knew it would pay off to get organized. Put the charcoal down here for now. We'll put the extra wood in the wood stuff chest. Now we have our bed, and we have 2 almost empty of these. We could actually probably consolidate some of this. Maybe not. Maybe that's... Oh, yeah, yeah. We could totally consolidate this down. Hold on. We don't need the dirt in there. We don't need the quartz in there, really. So we'll put the quartz in with the other quartz. We'll put the dirt in with the other dirt. And now, that's pod racing. Okay, and that's a potential source of more slime balls. In case our beautiful darling Slimer needs them. When my sword hits your slime, it might just be your time, little Slimer. Only 9 bits of slime, I guess that all is fine. Fortune 3. I actually meant looting, but that's okay, 'cause I will sing about whatever. Okay. Quiet Devious 1 rolling in with 25. Thank you so much. That's going to be 2 face camera expansions, putting us evenly on the milestone. So here we go. It's time to expand. Jost. And we're going to lower that opacity now to 24% after that first one. And then numero dos, another expansion de la Jost. I should probably find more Spanish words for ghost. Alrighty, and we are going to lower that opacity once more down toward the floor. 20% opacity now. Alrighty, okay. So, we have got a lot of sand collecting to go do. No doubt about it. But, before we go, why don't we head up here? Ooh. Because we can't. Because we're bad at it. That's what we're doing. Okay. No. Hold on. Can't... You won't be able to read what it says, sadly. But, okay, I think we need to go ahead and take a hydration break. Because I've still got plenty of energy, but my throat is definitely starting to get a little bit scratchy. So, time for me to go grab my drink or grab a refill. Let's go ahead and see who we should thank today from our Patreon server. Let's see. Let's go ahead and thank Wittershins and play Good Place Road. And since that's kind of short, I might queue up a second one just in case I get held up in the kitchen. So we'll go ahead and also put on cogs. That's kind of short. So this is not the end of the stream. This is a chance for you to get up, stretch, and grab a drink. These 2 songs together are about 4 minutes long. So, and then even after that, I'm just going to be flying through the nether get sand for a while. So take a break if you need one. Be right back.
Take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna try to get ethical. You're gonna take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna try to get ethical. I've got the treatises by Kant, anything I want. Janet brought the chalk, are you listening or not? Writing on the board, your morals are quite poor. We deserve the good place, you just gotta pass this course now. My tummy feels kind of crummy. You should probably study. Tummy feels kind of crummy. You should probably study. Writing up my treatise, drinking almond sweets. Think I love my soulmate. She loves margaritas. My life is a quandary. We should do her laundry. We got some camaraderie, unlike Jason and Tahani. Tummy feels kind of crummy. You should probably study. Tummy feels kind of crummy. You should probably study. Yeah, you're gonna take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna try to get ethical. You're gonna take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna try to get ethical.
I like shrimp, that motherfucking shirt ball. Spend my whole life living like a bad janitor. What Judy's got a habit, teleology and cooker god. Writing down Plato in my nightmarish clown. Her I can't guess that I'm truly bad. He can kiss my ass, I'm a full trash bag. Hope I can ace this course and save my soul. I'm gonna try to get ethical.
Yeah, you're gonna take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna try to get ethical. You're gonna take my course just to save your soul. We're gonna try to get ethical.
I put the cogs into the box and then I've got another load. After a while my arms will get tired and then this job will blow. But I could be replaced by a machine that does my work in half the time. But I don't know where I'd go, 'cause I prefer putting cogs into the box. Now I've got another load. Only just a few more hours and then I'm free to go. But I can't cease in questioning if I really have a home. It makes me sick to think of it, 'cause I prefer
I'm headed out of somewhere, got my pickaxe in my hand. Yes, I'm headed out of somewhere, got my pickaxe in my hand. I'm headed out of somewhere, God knows where I am.
Welcome back. Let's get that hydration break thing out of the way. Alrighty. The night has not entirely passed in Minecraft, but that's okay. Was our elytra off? What happened? I have concerns about that process. But that's fine. Okay. No sense turning night into day now when we want it to be daylight about the time we arrive, which I think it should be. If we do this correctly. So we're going to use the Tango port here. Okay, up through there. So, which way do we go? Luckily, there's a whole system. Mining Mason Desert, continue to XP crafted space. Except go this way. It's a pretty sharp turn. Okay. Go. Let's use this bed on arrival. Bed on arrival. Okay. Boy. Lots to do. Lots to do today. Yeah, I forgot how much sand that we needed to finish that terraforming bit. I know fans are going to want a selfie with that ship, and we got to have the terraforming area ready. This is probably the silliest, most dangerous place to do this. Probably a reason that the other hermits did not do the top of this thing as their initial let's terraform. Oh, wait, no. Hold on, I need to get a time lapse here. It's fine. It's not like it's late and I'm making mistakes right. Womp womp. Okay. Here we go. But I'm catching the mistakes is the thing. I'm catching it. I'm like, oh yeah, I wanna do it. The reason I'm gonna fly to the top of this is so that I can do a time lapse of me chopping all the sand off the top of this big tall thing. That would look good. But in order to do the time lapse properly, I need to have replay mod fully functional, right? Fully functional. Just like originally intended by Dr. Noonian Soon. Okay. Glad to help, NJ. Yeah, this is... Sorry, I'm just thinking a lot right now. I have a lot I'm thinking about, and I'm not being particularly funny. So, sorry about that. But I've got, like, a few songs that I've been working on. I've got a few project ideas for Season 8, and so my brain right now is very active. But my voice is not. So... apologies for that, folks. Yeah, let's go ahead and start filling these up also. Actually, it probably wouldn't hurt to keep these in my inventory since we're going to presumably accidentally pick up more of those cacti and stuff, so we don't need to split those between 3 separate inventories. Julia Delta says, I'm feeling too tired to play Minecraft, so I'm enjoying watching the chill stream. I'm glad. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like when we go long on the streams, that doesn't necessarily mean that the last hour or so is going to be as high energy as the first hour. And Credit Mike says, all good on this end. It's nice to have the background sounds. Yep. Huh. Well, that sure is something. Okay. New shoulder box goes here. And starts filling with sand. Oops, but not that. No! Dang it. Okay. Yeah, someone must have needed just a little bit of sandstone. I'll just take it from this very inobtrusive pillar. Incredible Mike says, I'm just closing bug tickets, wishing I was gaming. I live vicariously through this stream. I have been there. Solidarity there, Incredible Mike. Okay. Dang it. Gojira 1000 says, I'm laying here exhausted. 3 days till we move, and yet there is so much to do. This is relaxing. I'm so pleased. Glad to help in some small way. Okay. bed down over here real quick. Bye-bye, sandstone. You're worthless. Hey, welcome, Guy Frostheart. Hey, welcome, Technologic. Oh, wait, you were here before. I'm just chilling out, gathering sand. We're having our relaxing chill time here. I'm thinking about how this is going to look in the time-lapse a lot, honestly. I'm kind of trying to envision a third-person point of view for this. And I think it's going to look pretty cool in the time-lapse. But that means I have to remember to disconnect from the server before I go back out through the portal. If I start to head toward the portal without disconnecting y'all, please tell me. Because I picked this area to farm because I thought it would look the coolest. Also, I forgot to take my helmet off initially. So, in some ways, this time-lapse has already been ruined. But, because the green running around in the time-lapse on the top of the head just always looks really good. If I made smooth sandstone, you could put some of that at the bottom of your terraforming. Oh, and just have it look like sand in the distance. That's an interesting point, Mahi0. That is an interesting point. At the same time, like, people are going to be swimming around there, and there's that seeing in the underwater beacon nearby. So I feel like it would be noticeable in some cases enough. Like, that's a good trick if you're nowhere near one of those water beacons. What do you call that? Conduit. But because of our conduit proximity there, I think that I'm going to stick with the original plan. Does the face cam show up in the time-lapse? No, because we use replay mod to rebuild the time-lapse from recorded data between the server and the client. Basically, replay mod creates a log of all the packets between the client and the server, and then replays them to recreate what happened. And so you can put a camera at a different angle, and it'll show everything that happened. So usually what I do is I export the time lapse, and then I end up actually I end up exporting the time lapse in about 30 seconds, and then I usually end up speeding it up more in Final Cut Pro to fit the amount of time that I actually have. But it's better to have more frames to work with than fewer when you're doing the editing at the end. Okay. Okay. Throw away the rabbit now. Okay. Looking at our inventory. We can get rid of the cactus as well. How much more space do we have? Okay, 63. That's fine. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna leave. Whoops, we're gonna leave the bed there, and we are going to count down. Give this an extra. Let's give this an extra 10 seconds or so at the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 or so. Disconnect. We're gonna let it save the replay file. Done. We're gonna come back in here. Oops, not realms. Replay viewer. So we're gonna hit N here and get our where's our good angle on this from? Probably here at first and then loop it around. So we're gonna bring this to 0, 0 here. And then we've got 13 minutes total. So we're going to bring it around here at around the 10-second mark. And then we are going to arc around this way at the 30-second mark. And then we're going to set that to 1340. Save. Okay, so verify that is going to run 1340 from 0, 0. We've got this at our midpoint here. Okay, so the camera's not going to get drastically faster because that's about 1/3 of the way through. Geometrically, let's go ahead and do a render for this. HC7 82. Is this 83? Yeah, this is 83. Dang it, I've been saying 82 maybe. 083 RP Desert 1A, or actually A1. Save. Don't want name tag, or we do want no name tags needed. So we hit render. Okay. We're going to see if there's anything ruinous here early on. Does the camera cut over too early before I start going down there? If so, we're going to need to fix it. Nope. So, yep. Okay. As long as I'm staying barely in... Oh, no. No, you know what? Actually, dipping out a frame for a second there is not the end of the world. Okay. So then I store some stuff. I'm working my way around. This is actually turning out fairly well because I was kind of thinking about how I was going to do the time lapse as I was going to do it. NJ Coffee Junkie wants to know how you can do a time lapse faster than 8x. Well, it does whatever the math is on, like, so I go in there and I say, by 30 seconds of the export, do 13 minutes and 30 seconds of stuff. That's more than 8x, right? That's like 26x, I think. 27x. You don't use the speed slider to set the speed of the time lapse. You use the time codes on the timeline to set the speed of the time lapse. Does that make sense? No. Okay, so there's two time code keyframes, and I can't show you them right now. But, so on the timeline, when we get back to it, you're going to see there's going to be circular keyframes and hourglass keyframes. The hourglass keyframes are time keyframes, and the circle keyframes are camera position keyframes, okay? So, NJ. Please direct your attention up here to you can see the mouse cursor, right? These down here, these are the hourglass keyframes. Time index is the time index in the original footage. Timeline position is where it is in the export timeline. Okay? So, we're starting at 00 from the original footage. And then at 30 seconds in the export, we're at 13 minutes and 40 seconds in the original footage. Right? And I just manually clicked on this and typed 13 minutes and 40 seconds because I looked up here after scrolling over this and went, how long is this? Okay, and I gave myself 10 free seconds at the end, so subtract 10 from 1350, right? That's all it is. Okay. So we'll take another thing there. We'll exit the replay. And for the benefit of everybody watching at home, you want to see how that replay turned out. Let's go ahead and pull that up in OBS and show it. Oh, looking a lot smoother there, isn't it? It is simple. A time lapse like that, NJ, it's I placed 3 camera keyframes and I placed 2 time keyframes and then I clicked export. This is not incredibly this is not nitpicky work, right? It's pretty fire and forget. Okay. The sand on the first hill despawning is going to drive some people nuts. Really? Oh, did I not get it all? Womp womp. Oh, it's just bobbing along over there. You're right. My bad. Oh, well. Okay, I'm letting this play the second time through, and then I'm going to turn it off. But okay, there we go. Back here to HermitCraft.com. Got distracted by the cave I found. Oh, that's right. Yeah, thank you, Mahi Zero. So, unintentional trolling, yeah. I went down to the portal to fly, wondering if there's another one way up high. Somebody suggested building a portal really high up here so I could come out on the roof, but I don't think any... I was like, maybe somebody already did that, but it doesn't seem to be the case. So, that's fine. Yeah, we've got 3 chats going. We've got the Patreon Discord, we've got the YouTube chat, and we got the, the one that used to be Justin TV chat. Okay, so here we are. There's our warm one toward the hub. Blue would go further away. Okay. Through the Tango port. Ladders have stopped working for the hermits at this point in the season. This is not just Cleo. Everybody's having trouble with them, and I don't know why. A lot of mobs over here. Don't love that. If I open this chest, are the mobs gonna get me? I would like to hope not. I'm also realizing I need way more sand. Or not sand, way more chests for the sand. So back to there. Okay. Alrighty, well, good luck with your move, Gojira. I hope that works well. We'd be glad to have you on the Patreon server if you are able to join. Okay. So, let's see. We've run about an extra 45 minutes tonight while I was... Oh, I didn't get all the sand. You know what? But that's fine because I didn't get all the cobble or the stone either that we were going to get. Always use more stone for that project. Okay. Hey, almost perfect. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm feeling good about this. Feeling good about this, y'all. We got a lot of stuff done today. It might not feel like it. It's been all over... We've been all over the map. But I feel like we got a lot done today in terms of stuff that we need to get done by the end of the season. So, that is indeed progress. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what else is going on in the rest of the world for a moment. Make sure that that site is muted. Dun 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 boom boom boom. Okay. Hey, are there any Lord of the Rings fans watching tonight? Good news. It looks like both Paul and Snow. Sometimes when we raid Colorado Pinball, Snow has been busy last few weeks. But Paul and Snow of Colorado Pinball are playing the Lord of the Rings pinball table with an actual physical machine, multi-camera setup. They're having fun, and they're always fun folks to raid. So I'm going to go ahead and watch them while I get my apartment cleaned up and get ready for bed myself. So make sure you say howdy, y'all. Joe Hills Raid here. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.